question.
Yes, the gentleman, number one.
Yeah, thank you. Can I switch to something more probably trivial? I mean, it's not related to Water Framework Directive or Rio or something, but given that we're celebrating 20 years of life, I was just making an investigation on the Danube, on sturgeons, and what is happening there is some abominable poaching. It's unbelievable what's happening. I'm talking about the caviar trade, illegal caviar trade, of course. And well, we know that sturgeons are keepers of some incredible ecosystems, and I was wondering. I mean, in the end, it's a matter of corruption, deep corruption in both Romania, Bulgaria, and probably even Hungary. But I was wondering what can the Commission and especially DG Environment can do about that?
Crime is a crime. What can DG Environment do with a crime? I don't know the case, but I'm just trying to say that there are authorities which should obviously deal with those problems. And if somebody believes that it's possible from Brussels to control everything, then it's a mistake. So if there is a problem which is connected with the habitat, if we get clearly facts that something is happening from that perspective, we of course will act and react. But as I said many times, if you have illegal things are crime, and they should be dealt in that way. And then, so the same is, for example, illegal land filling and so on. So we have even the crime directives, which are requesting member states that they do their part of the job, and they should implement it. And these are the things which. So I'm not trying to say that, of course, we are entirely without power and tools there. I'm just trying to say that I really sincerely believe that the implementation which is effective does not start in Brussels. Implementation which is effective starts regionally, starts nationally, and there all the institutions should play their role. Because if they don't play their role, with 470 people you cannot do the job for the whole 500 million European Union. That's why in this implementation paper, maybe you have seen it, we have proposed it recently. That's one of the two topics which we want really to address. On one hand, how to shift from reactive way in when we are approaching to the environmental damage, that we would have more consistent knowledge and data, so that we would have something which is systematic. In the age of ICT as we have it today, many of the things could be arranged more systematically, so that everybody would, in transparent way, have the possibility to see and check and react. It's a very important part of, I think, of the empowerment of the population. And the second is that we would get better responsiveness of the institutions in the member states, from inspections, I don't know, to everybody who is involved in those processes, various agencies, so that we would have a kind of common understanding what has to be done by whom and in what way. And we even believe that one of the proposals which we were mentioning there was that we would go as far that we would create a kind of partnership agreements between the Commission and the member state, where we would identify 2-3 areas of major bottleneck of implementation, and then they would actually prepare programs how to deal with them, and we would jointly monitor them. So, but these are the things which, that was still communication. So the real proposals will hopefully come through the 7th CAP. We have started with this communication just to basically give the sense of the ideas which they can expect in the legal documents which are to follow.
Well, I think the key word wasn't well chosen, illegal. Okay, but
Yeah.
I'm a spy in the house of journalists right now, because I also work for WWF on a big investigation and research on the Danube and well, especially sturgeons, my case. So yeah, it is a question in which habitats are really suffer quite a lot, you know. So I guess I don't know. I was thinking even of infringement procedures on that and on both Romania or Bulgaria or something.
I have to know more to comment anything about that, because normally the infringements start when you know the situation better, when you analyze it, when our services are going in depth of that.
Of course.
But I really don't know the situation more in detail that I could comment. In principle, it is possible if, of course, habitats are endangered and they are in special condition there where they would need to be protected and so on, everything, but I really don't know the case.
Thank you.